Hi yogis, welcome. Namaste. Jameson here, excited to continue on our foundational journey of building a yoga asana class so that we all get on the same page together, know what we're doing, know what to expect. It connects us to one another and it connects me to you. So, in thinking about today's class, we will be putting all the pieces together of an entire class. So beginning in seated with a brief discussion, moving into our warm-ups, sun salutations, standing postures. We'll have kind of like a highlight, a peak of the mountain, and then cool it down and shavasana. Everything we're going to expect, but I want you to see my structure, my rhythm, my flow from the teachings and the education and the training that I've been taking throughout my yoga journey that's got me to this point to share this practice with you. So the thought is, the intention is structure. The intention of this practice is to offer you a structure that you become familiar with, that allows for lots of ease in your day and in your association with this yoga practice, and it really sets the stage so you know what to expect. Expectations are huge. They're very important. I have very high expectations. My family, my friends, myself know this. I have a high quality, high standards, high expectations. I just want the best for everyone around me and myself included. And I think about ways to not only meet, but to exceed expectations. Anyways, there was a lot there in that just brief couple minutes, right? We talked about connection and intention and structure and expectations, things that we can go into all a little bit more. But I want to talk about, actually, let's talk about them right now. Why the heck not? So, if you're not seated already, maybe find your seat in your, right now, I'm sitting on a block in Tadasana. You can be seated anyway while I'm talking. We're not quite meditating yet. Even in your chair is good. Somewhere, though, where you are upright, your phones are turned off. This is a big one, right? Not only are you going to be here with me, but please be here with me. And you're listening to some of the things that I have to say, because there might be a little nugget of information somewhere in here that you're like, wow, that's really cool. So turning your phone off and practicing yoga is an intentional act. Every class that I offer, there's a reason why I'm teaching it. Today, it's to build in the structure. Last class was to really share a way to sit and discuss the value, the importance of shavasana. So it's in general, the overarching, the bigger theme of this first unit is foundations. It's getting us all on the same page. So showing up with intention is huge. Every practice, having bigger intentions, it's connecting into our purpose. Your purpose, my purpose. And you have a purpose. I have a purpose. Still discovering every single day. An acorn has its entire life's purpose balled up into that little seed. And then when it sprouts, it doesn't know it yet. But it is going to grow into a mighty, mighty oak tree. We are the acorn. We are the oak tree. The fact that we are here, that you are here on this earth, is proof enough that you have purpose. Just like an acorn doesn't need to think, what am I going to be when I grow up? Even if that acorn does not know, it's growing up to be a mighty acorn or a mighty oak tree, and you are also growing up to be something incredibly important. Your life is worthy. It's worth so much. It's a life on purpose. So when we set an intention to our yoga practice, we're actually moving into that space, into our frequency of living life on purpose. Because we're here on purpose. Why else would we be here? Why would I, Jameson, be in this body, on this earth, in this time, if it wasn't for some grander purpose? I just can't, it's not just a chance, an accident. So we come to the yoga mat with intention. Today's intention, to build structure. I'll save connection and expectations for another one, but it's just good. We'll even talk more about intention too, but it's good to kind of have that ground. The intention for today's practice is structure. Perfect. The structure will allow for freedom, creativity, for comfortability, for connection, for achievement, for excelling. When we set ourselves up in a proper structure, let's think of the human body. The human body has bones and systems that allow life to happen. That's amazing. We couldn't be alive. We're talking about this thing that's on purpose. Life has structure. The skeletal system is great. We couldn't stand upright and do all the running and walking and jogging and biking and yoga and things that we do if we didn't have a structure to our body. So when we structure our days and we structure our weeks and we structure our yoga practice, we just live without thinking. I could literally just live without thinking, not even worried about it. That allows me to do so much more with my life. So when we structure our yoga classes and we understand, we get to know that structure, it becomes second nature or first nature, we can do so much more with our yoga practice. That is the joy of the discovery along the way of this course that we're taking. It's amazing. I love it. But it starts with having a structure. And again, the structure is a discussion where you are here, I am here, we're listening to each other. That moves into warm-ups, sun salutations we practiced last class. A series of standing postures, which we'll get into here. A peak posture, it's like the top of the mountain. We climb, 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 climb. We get to the top, hooray! And then we start to walk back down. That's the cool down. And then Shavasana. All of that. Where you are here from the very beginning to the very end. Your phones are off, your minds are on. We're tuned in. Herein lies the benefits, or the way to receive them. Okay, perfect. You need to shake out your legs a little bit because we've been sitting. That's good. Back to a seat, please. We will begin in seated meditation. So get nice and comfortable, however it is that you sit. Remember, hips higher than the knees, pelvis tilted forward, heart lifted up. This is great. This is great. Close your eyes. So I'll take a nice deep breath in. Big sigh, let it go. Deep breath in. Big sigh, let it go. Deep breath in. Big sigh, let it go. Natural breath. And watch the way that you breathe. Just check it out for a little bit. Just notice how you're breathing. Notice how you're sitting and breathing at the same time. Breathe with me, please. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice and easy. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Pause in the echoes of your breathing. Let's bring our hands together, bowing in. Thank you. Namaste. All right, can blink your eyes open. That's great. So, tabletop position, and I'll discuss the structure a little bit here. We started with a discussion or a Dharma talk where we talked a little bit about what we're doing, why we're here, and set the intention. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tabletop position. Start to move. Arch in your back, round in your back. Inhale, arch in your back. Exhale, round in your back. Continue this as I talk about the structure. So we sat down, had a brief discussion. I talked about class, the reason we're here, the intention. Moved into a grounding period, a meditation. That breathing technique is called pranayama. That's the overarching word for when we focus the direction, the attention, the technique of our breath. Continue to move, inhales and exhales. It's called pranayama. Now we're in our warm-ups phase, moving in our bodies. Let's go knees wide, toes touch, hips back, child's pose. Forehead to the mat. Now, if this hurts your knees, you can take a peek up here. If this hurts your knees, I know not everybody's knees like to bend like this, then the solution here is not to bend your knees so much, right? You can lean forward with your forearms down, your forehead down, and your hips, your butt, really, it sticks up high in the air. And notice there's a much lower angle on my knees. I can put my hand behind here. This is a good place for Shavasana if this feels okay, right? Because when we're, not Shavasana, child's pose. Because when we're in child's pose, this is what I'm really interested in. Your forehead to the mat. So if you're here and your head is hovering, because that's where your flexibility, your mobility allows, bring it forward, forehead to the mat. Great. In your child's pose, please take a deep breath in. And a big sigh. Let's come up. We'll walk our hands forward, tuck our toes, lift our hips up for downward facing dog. Hips go side to side. You can alternate straightening one leg, bending the opposite knee. It shifts your weight from hand to hand and foot to foot. This is a great warm-up. Warm-up of our legs, warm-up of our ankles, warm-up of our shoulders. Feet make their way all the way up to the front, to your hands. If you've got one block or two, that's great. I guess I have one today. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold, little bend in knees, let your head hang. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Keep that little bend in knees, unroll all the way up. You're going to sweep your arms wide and up, big stretch up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Hands down. Great. It was brief. Usually I like to warm up a little bit longer, but for our intention today of structure and wanting to get through standing postures and still going to talk a little bit more than normal, we're in sun salutations now. So what have we done? We got together, we met, we had a seat. That's why we started with sitting. From that seat, from that sitting, and it will get easier, we had a discussion. The discussion moved into a brief warm-up. From that warm-up, now we're moving into sun salutations. And let's work them, sun A, sun B, like we tried last time, even half sun salutation. So we'll start with just our arms again. Structure, solid, love this. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, hands to center. So good. Inhale, hands go up. Exhale, hands to center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands center. Inhale, hands go up. Little bend in knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, unroll all the way up, big stretch up. Exhale, hands to center. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, full fold. Find the rhythm, find the flow. Inhale, hands up. Exhale to center. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees to plant your hands down, step your feet back, high plank, push-up position. Knees go down, breathe in, look forward, lean forward, lower down, body to the floor. Untuck toes, press hips down, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, reverse, lower down, inhale, push up. Over your knees, tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. We'll pause here for a breath in and a breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise to the sun. Exhale, hands to heart. So good. So good. Let's keep it going. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. Little bend in knees to soften that movement. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, hands plant, feet go back. Inhale, knees down, breath in. Exhale, forward down, chaturanga. Untuck toes, low cobra, inhale. Lower down to the earth, exhale. Inhale, push up. Tuck toes, exhale, press up. Downward dog, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Bend your knees, look to the front. Exhale, feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, rise to the sun. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's pause here for a moment. Hands by our sides, Tadasana. You can close your eyes. Feel the energy coursing through your body. What does it feel like? Heart lifts up slightly, shoulders soften, weight distributed evenly. Beautiful. Let's blink our eyes open. Utkatasana, chair pose. So we'll inhale, sit in a little chair. It's like you went back to your first grade classroom and it's like, wow, this chair got so small. Sitting nice and low, arms and hands lift up. This is a challenging posture. It translates to fierce posture. Wow, so good. Breath in. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, hands plant, feet back, plank pose. Knees down, inhale. Exhale, forward down, chaturanga. Untuck toes, inhale, low cobra. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, push up. Exhale, press up. Downward dog. We're here for a breath in and a breath out. Go with me here, breath to breath. It's an inhale, right leg floats up to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Help it get up there if we need. Rise up, inhale. Exhale, settle in. High lunge. Really nice. Some things to note in high lunge. Look at my back ankle. This is dumping in. All my weight's going down. I press into my left toes to lift left ankle up, and it brings my hips up. So instead of the energy going down, sinking in, hanging out at the end of my flexibility, now I've activated muscles. I'm strong, and from that place of strength, from that place of engagement, we'll find a greater range of motion in the long run that will be healthier on our muscles, our joints, and our ligaments. Perfect. Hands go up. Breathe. Really focused on this back heel lifted. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. High up on left tippy toes. Also left leg can go to straight. I know we're building the heat, the Agni, the fire inside. Keep it going. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, hands plant down to the mat. Exhale, step your right foot back. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, forward down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. So that little movement, plank, chaturanga, cobra to down dog, That is a vinyasa in the middle of our entire vinyasa practice. But shorthand for that set of movements is a vinyasa. Let's go. Left leg up to the sky. 3 points. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot all the way up to the front. Help it get up there if you need. Press down into your left foot to rise up high. Hands go up. High lunge. And again, right ankle activates to push right toes to the floor. Notice my heel is almost above my toes. Not just a little bit, but it's from hanging out low to the energy is up. Left knee bends forward somewhat over left ankle. A little core strength, and then hands up. High lunge. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. You got this. Stay with me. Exhale. One more breath in. And out. Inhale. Place your hands onto the mat. Exhale. Step your left foot back. Inhale. Knees down. Exhale. Chaturanga. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, deep bend in knees, chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart, legs straight. Take a pause here, Tadasana, breath in. Huge sigh, let it go. You can be audible. We'll pause for a moment in the stillness, in the reflections, in the breath. Beautiful. Okay. Adding in balance to this next one. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. It's going to look different than me on the screen probably. So your right foot, left heel lifts, and then press your right leg straight. It's a little wiggly and a little wobbly. That's okay. Feel the balance. Little movements. And if you fall, you just come back. If this is absolutely impossible, hand to a wall. Preference, though, right? Because right now with my hand on the wall, I'm learning to balance on a wall. Right now, I'm learning to balance on my own, on my foot. Okay, bring this back down. Chair pose. Half salute. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Chair pose. Hands to heart center. Shift weight over into your left foot. We'll press our left leg straight. Now I like that. Coming into our standing balance from chair pose. This is called standing march. Good. Feeling good here, and we want to take this one a level up. Arms go up. Find your breath. Keep breathing. Remember, if first try, I think always try with the things that I'm offering. Try them. What the heck? I'm not saying run as fast as you can, head first into the wall. Don't try that. But to balance on one foot, yeah, what the heck? Why not? Try it. And if you absolutely can't get it, then we bring in the wall, we bring in added support. But there's no harm in trying and seeing where we're at. So good. Okay, hands to heart center, chair pose. Let's inhale, extend arms, sink hips a little bit deeper. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, feet back. We can do this with knees high or knees low, your choice, but either way, shoulders come forward, elbows bend back, and we lower down our chest and our hips to the floor at the same time. Untuck toes, inhale, low cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, lower to the earth. Inhale, same thing. We can do this with our knees lifted or not. If you want the full push-up, it's a push-up, and then soften knees to press back, downward facing dog. Okay, very good. Everybody please, deep breath in. Big sigh. Right leg goes up to the sky. Step your right foot forward. Hands come up, inhale. Exhale, high lunge. Left heel is lifted. We're going to pivot our back foot, open up warrior two. So now we've done a standing march, we've got warrior two, we're threading standing postures, moving into the standing sequence of our yoga practice. Good. So, front knee over ankle, back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat, arms are stretched out. Really good. Vision over your front fingers. Hold this steady here. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hands to the mat. Step your right foot back. High plank or low plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Left leg goes up to the sky, 3 points, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Hands come up, inhale. I'm going to face the camera. Exhale, settle in. High up on right heel, right toes, deep inhale. And exhale. Now to pivot, I lean forward into my front foot, my back foot gets light, and then I pivot my back foot. Lean forward, pivot, and then bring my weight back, shoulders over hips. Perfect. Hips lower down. Press into my feet though, so there's still this upward energy. I'm not just hanging out, sinking, but I'm lifted up using my strength. Arms are out. Good. Vision can go over front fingers. Now it's probably 2 breaths. Let's go 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Windmill your hands down. Exhale, step your left foot back. Inhale, high or low. Exhale, forward down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, push up. Exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or walk your feet all the way up to the front, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hands to heart center. Using all that energy, strength, shift into your right foot, Left knee comes up with you. Now, let's bend, tap left foot, press up to straight. Inhale, bend, tap. Press up to straight. Inhale, bend, tap. Press up to straight. Now, tired in right leg, left hand goes to left knee, right arm goes out, and open up. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Left knee back in, hands up. Right foot is burning. Chair pose. Half salute all the way up, inhale. Exhale, sigh as you fold. That feels so good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, full fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, chair pose, hands to center. Shift into your left foot, pick up right foot, press your left leg to straight. Exhale here. Inhale, bend left knee, get low, tap. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, tap. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, tap. Exhale, straighten. Hands come up, inhale. Exhale, chair pose, hands to heart center. Inhale, all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, full forward fold, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, reach for the sun. And exhale, hands to heart center, hands down. And even if you want to take this down into a kneeling for a second, or sit on your chair, or sit in your seat. Can feel the energy elevating, the heat building inside of you as within the structure of our practice we have progressed into standing. Different postures that are helping us climb the top of the mountain. But take a moment to feel in your body, feel in your breath, and feel in your mind. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Eyes blink open. Really nice. Okay, let's keep it moving and grooving. We are on a roll. Front of our mats, hands by sides, Tadasana. Let's pause here, settle in, breath in. Breath out. Hands go up, inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center, chair pose. Inhale, straighten right leg, pick up left knee. Place a little bend in your right knee. Lean heart forward, reach left foot back, point your toes. Toes find the floor, shift weight back, hands up, high lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to heart center. Lean forward into your right foot, enough to where your left foot gets so light you can pick it up, and then bring your left knee, forward. It's okay if your toes tap the floor sometimes, into that standing march pose, single-legged balance. So good. See if you can do it with your arms up this time. Little bend in right knee. Heart pitches forward. Left leg goes back. We find that connection, shift back. High lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Open up warrior two. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good. Right forearm, right thigh. Left hand to left hip. This is called side angle prep. From here, left arm goes straight up to the sky. So notice my weight is not pressing down. My weight is lifting up because I'm pushing into my right foot into the floor. This is dumping. This hurts my shoulder, right? It makes my butt stick out behind me, and my arm gets all tweaked out. So you can push into your right foot. This is a gentle rest, and really this is to open heart and get left arm up. Side angle. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Look to the front. Pivot onto your left foot. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands come high and up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Amazing. Inhale, chair. Hands to heart. Pick up your right foot. We're going to stand into hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra, standing march. Little bend in knee. Heart pitches forward. Right leg goes back. Toes find the floor so we can transition our weight back into high lunge. Breath in and breath out. Hands to heart center. Actually, hands to heart center. We'll lean forward, lean. Pick up right foot, and then bring our right knee up with us. Excellent. Hands go up this time. Deep breath in. And sigh it out. Little bend in left knee. Heart forward, hands forward, right leg extends back. Toes find the floor. And then arms up and overhead. High lunge. Deep breath in. Exhale. Open up warrior two. Warrior two for a breath in. And breath out. Left forearm, left thigh. Right hand to right hip. Good. Remember, this is sinking and dumping. We're lifted up. This is super light. And in fact, try that. Can you pick your left elbow up? If so, right arm goes up. And then it's an opening across your chest into side angle prep. Right leg is straight, left knee over left ankle. So good. Everybody please here, take a deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Hands to the mat. We'll step our right foot up to meet our left. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. 3 breaths in Tadasana to feel the energy pulse. So good. Let's blink our eyes open. Hand sweep up, inhale. Exhale, chair. Left leg comes up, inhale. Step back, high lunge. Step forward, standing march. Left hand, left knee. Open this up. Little bend in right knee, keep going. Step back, warrior two. Adjust your feet, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, side angle prep. And exhale. Inhale, hands to the mat. Exhale, step forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, chair. Left leg, standing leg. Right knee comes up. Exhale, step back, high lunge. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, Step up, standing march. Exhale. Your right hand goes to your right knee. This opens up. We'll find a little bit of a bend in our left knee. Continue to step your right foot back. Warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Side angle prep. Left forearm, left thigh, right arm straight up. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the mat. Inhale. Step your right foot forward, halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And hands down. Close your eyes. Feel the energy of the movement of our standing postures. We've built heat. We've built energy. We've built life force. And it's flowing through you right now. Take a moment to feel. Breathe. 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 All right. Blink your eyes open. So, with all of that strength in our body, here's where we're moving to. This is our peak posture of the practice. It's called half moon pose. So, it goes like this. This is a demonstration. My left foot is forward. My right hand reaches forward onto a block, but then offsets. Now, I'm going to pick my leg up. You can start with a little bend in your knee to open hip up to the sky. Both knees can be slightly bent here, and then left arm goes up. So here's our first variation of half moon. This one is done a little bit easier than the next step for half moon is going to be to straighten both legs. Now these hips are in the same direction as these hips relative to my leg. The press up from our prep posture is the same as the press up here. So the standing postures build in the actions that we need for the peak posture. Bending over that far doesn't feel good. We could use our chair. We could also go hand to the wall, little bend in knees, and open up. Right here. So we've got peak posture at the wall, bent knees, and standing in the middle of the room. Let's give this a try. So grab your block, right foot center of your mat, right hand reaches in front, and then this is the important part for balance. Do this with me, please. Your right hand moves over about 8 or 10 inches. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee, and then start to lift your left hip up, 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 up. Your shoulders are also square towards this left side. Find a breath here. Let it go. If it feels okay, give this a try. Straighten both legs. This feels okay. Left arm goes up to the sky. So good. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee bends. Left foot back, warrior two. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to the front pivot. Step your left foot to meet your right. We'll go halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Notice any differences between left side, right side as you settle in. Good. Left foot steps to the middle. Left hand in front of left foot, and it offsets. Remember, this can be done with your hand on the wall also. Great. Little bend in left knee, little bend in right knee. I'll show you from the front this time. So this is in front, offset, little bend in knee, and then start to move your right knee out to the side. Your hip stacks right hip on top of left hip, right shoulder on top of left shoulder. Keep right hand on right hip. This is feeling okay. Stay here. If you want to play with straightening both of your legs, you're welcome to do that. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Right hand goes up to the sky. Let it go. The breath that is. We're in it for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. If you want to challenge your balance, you look up to your right thumb with your right eye. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Warrior 2. Full breath in. And out. Hands to the mat. Step your right foot forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, full fold. Come all the way up, inhale. Hands to center. Standing meditation. Breathe. So good. Front of your mat, let's sweep our arms up, inhale. Exhale, full forward fold. Halfway lift. Hands plant. Step your left foot all the way back. Good. Left knee goes down. Right foot, heel toes over to the left side. You're going to reach wide with your right hand. Set your right hip down. So this is called deer pose. This is a closing, cooling posture. Now half moon was our peak. Now we're cooling down into a hip opener. So my left knee is bent, my right hip is down, my right knee is down. I adjust my legs so I can reach over, and it might be like this. With a lean, this might be enough. You might bring your forearms down. This might be enough. You might be able to lean further forward and forehead down. So there's not a lot of pressure on the knee here. This is deer pose. I love this. Let's be in this for an inhale and an exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try this one on. So this is pigeon pose. Let me move my block out of the way. Now I'm going to lift up, extend left knee back, draw my right knee back. My toes are tucked. I don't feel any knee pain here. If you do feel knee pain, then you lower back down into deer pose. But if there is no knee pain, right, hips are back. I've got this ability to go hands free with my right leg underneath me. This is also important for protecting your right knee. And then hands can move forward, forearms to the floor where you let your head hang heavy, or forehead goes all the way down to the mat. So another 5 breaths, whether you're in your pigeon pose or your deer pose, you can settle in and breathe. Breathe. Let's come up. You can walk your left knee forward, scoot your right foot out. Downward facing dog, pedals and pushes. Checking in, notice left side, right side. Feeling the energy calm. Left leg forward. We'll start with our left hip down, deer pose. Even if you know you can do pigeon now, try on deer pose to expand your repertoire. Because there might come a day where you had a hard workout, or something's a little bit off, or your energy is lower, and pigeon isn't for you. And so having deer as an alternative is great. So knees are bent, left hip is down, can twist over your left leg, fold, forearms down if that feels okay, and we're here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now try pigeon on second side. I'm going to lean forward, pivot onto my right toes. Now my right knee is pointing straight forward. I want to open this up. That was my left knee. So my left knee is pointing more towards 45, 90 if you're really opening your hips. Right knee goes back. So this is forward. My heart's forward. I can't lift, but if I scoot my knee back, and then I've got buoyancy in my legs, this is great. From here, you can hinge forearms, maybe forehead down. Again, if this doesn't feel good, drop back into deer. If this does feel good, 5 breaths here, please. Inhale, let's come up. Step your left foot back, downward dog. Pedal and push. Knees down, feet sweep out around to the side. Center yourself on your yoga mat. Grab your knees, slow curl back. Give yourself a hug and a squeeze, knees in. Breathe it in here. Big sigh. A nice closing hip opener is to, I'll show you from this angle. Let your knees go wide. Reach up, grab your heels, and then draw your knees down to the floor, hips to the floor. This is called Happy Baby. I'll give you any guesses why. Yee, ha, ha, ha. This is Happy Baby, Ananda Balasana. You can give this gentle little rock from side to side. Let your hips open and your back release. It's really, really nice. Go ahead here, take a deep breath in. And a big sigh, let it go. Now we've made it into Shavasana. You will adjust your body, adjust your clothes. Feet about as wide as your hips. Hands by your sides, palms up. Back of your skull rests into your mat. And then you will close your eyes. Remember, this is the most important part of the entire practice. This is where the whole practice has a moment to settle in. It integrates, it absorbs. Deep breath in. Big sigh. Let your whole body settle and relax. As you drift into Shavasana. Breathe. Breathe. Everybody, please take a deep breath in. Big sigh. Move your hands and your feet. Bring life back into your bodies. You roll wrists, roll ankles, arms overhead. Big lazy cat stretch. Can shift your hips to one side as you roll over and press yourself up. Closing in a seated posture. Bring your hands together right in front of your heart. Please join me here. Let's connect into the intention of today's practice to bring structure, and letting that structure be the foundation of freedom, of creativity, of growth, of reaching, surpassing our biggest expectations so we can go into dreams that are so big we haven't even been able to think of them yet. But they're possible, and they're there for you as you move and you progress and you grow out of this position, this foundation of structure. Thank you so much for your yoga practice, your dedicated effort, and for you being you. Namaste.